to do it, please step up to the table. Now you guys are going to compete in a challenge today for all of these lovely audience votes. Your challenge is to take magical objects and fill each other's jackets with them and create your own act with these objects. There will be 5 magical objects that you can choose from and 2 objects that you probably haven't worked with nor known before. The magical objects will be stuff you've probably worked with, maybe not since you were little, but they'll be objects that you are definitely familiar with. The non-magical ones will be everyday items, and you've got to use everything the other competitor gives you in your jacket to enhance your own act or create a completely new act of your own. Sound good?
Yeah.
Alright guys, let's get to it.
I was really excited. I mean, I thought it was just a good idea, a good creative exercise, and anything that pushes you out of your boundaries that you're used to as a performer, I think is always a healthy thing. When you can stretch, look at things from a different perspective, and the idea of having these random props and having to create something out of it, I think it's a real test of, I mean, you know, if you're a really good magician, you should be able to do magic on a moment's notice with just whatever's around you, and this was a really great test of that.
After you start doing magic for a few years and it becomes a profession, you do your act and you very rarely work on new material. To create a whole entire act with props I've maybe haven't used in a while or I've never seen before, I couldn't wait for it.
That's pretty, I feel like this is pretty good.
Yeah, that's good.
Alright, the table is set with magic props. Now all we need is magicians to pick them out. Let's bring them in. Gentlemen. Alright. I want a good, clean, friendly challenge. In front of your chairs, please. Before we begin, you are going to need to get rid of any magical props that you may have thus far. In your wallet, good. Why do you have 2 wallets?
Don't worry about it.
I'm now going to explain the rules for you guys. Here's what's going to happen. You will remove your coats and put your coats on the back of these chairs. One at a time, you will pick a magical item and put them in each other's jacket for both of you to plainly see. The right side of the table contains magical props that you probably have used and are familiar with. The left side of the table contains random objects that you've probably never used but have seen before. Gentlemen, off with the coats. Kevin, you may pick first.
You know, there were 2 things kind of going on at the same time, and the first is what kinds of things can I give him that will really benefit his style of performing, and that I think he can do some great magic with.
When I saw the items as a whole, I went, crap. That's what I said. The first thing I saw I saw them laying there on the table and I went, crap. This is going to be really difficult.
Flip side of that was how can I totally screw with him? And how can I mess with them and give him at least a couple of things that I would not want to be stuck with.
Good choice. Clearly I can see what he's thinking.
I thought to myself, I'm going to give him a few items that he can work with, and I'm going to give him a few things that he's going to have a lot of trouble figuring out what to do.
Oh, Kevin.
Oh no! Oh my gosh!
All right, last item of magic for Nathan to pick out for Kevin.
That one was bad.
That one was pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie. That was crazy.
Oh man.
Get him. Put that in the jacket.
I will.
Wow.
That's what you get for the big deck, man.
Wow.
Oh my god.
The close-up Chinese linking rings.
I wanted the rabbit.
You wanted the rabbit, but you don't get the rabbit. I'm sorry, there's no stereotypical magicians here.
That's okay.
All right, non-magical items, 2 each. Kevin, pay him back.
Oh, dang!
Looks like someone's getting laid. Nathan? Oh, excuse me. Put that in your jacket, sir. You don't get the whole gray matter for now.
Originally, I was going to give Nathan Play-Doh. Like, the only thing we discussed beforehand, I'm like, I'm going to give you Play-Doh. You give me the small Play-Doh.
What's it gonna be?
This is the real test right here.
Let's see what you can do.
Oh! Anything goes!
I'm gonna be a nice guy. There you go.
I give him the Play-Doh, and he didn't give me the other Play-Doh. Which is okay.
Well, he's screwed and he's laid.
There you go.
What's gonna happen
That's
next?
funny.
I know.
I
This
see
is
what
why
you-
do
I see what
comedy.
you did there.
Guys, I'm sorry. As with every One Wars the Duel, there's always a twist at the end. You guys have to switch coats. Everything
Damn.
that is in Kevin's coat will belong to Nathan. Everything that is in Nathan's coat will now belong to Kevin. Good luck.
It got switched. Everything I gave him came back to me, and I was back at the situation where I was going, crap. That's it.
I wound up with the Play-Doh at the end.
All right, we have our items selected. Now, let's go backstage and work on our routines, shall we, boys? We got 20 minutes. Let's go.
I'm here at the WC Fields Bar, also known as the Hello Dolly Bar. We'll find out why that is later. And there's every single one of the bars here, fantastic drink selections. Some are specific to the bar itself, and but the food is all around fantastic. But that's weird. There's one here that actually is just it says Dove à l'orange. What's Dove? Can we find out what the Dove à l'orange is, guys? Is there any way we can? No. Can I just get? How about rum and coke? Scotch and soda? No. Right, well, we just gotta go somewhere else and get some. We're gonna go get some food somewhere else.